Let's get ready for the weekend. From Penang char kway teow to a museum in the middle of a light industrial estate, we've got you covered. But first, the second season of Bridgerton setting another Netflix record, becoming the most watched English language series on the platform during its premiere weekend, when viewers like myself watched 193 million hours of it. Well, Jan Lee has also binged the 8 episodes. Jan, not only have we seen this season, we have also read the book. By deviating quite far from the source material though, how do you think that's to the show's benefit or detriment?
Okay, so not to go into too spoilery territory, but there are very significant departures from the book and this series. So the book is the second book in the Bridgerton series, The Viscount Who Loved Me, which is about Kate and Anthony. Oh my God, like they really casted the most amazing Kate, played by Simone Ashley, and Anthony Bridgerton, played by Jonathan Bailey. I do think they have crackling chemistry. So Kate and Anthony butt heads straight away, you know, they're both really competitive and they kind of like hate each other, but also like really are into each other. And that's like the dynamic. And the thing is, there's also a bit of a love triangle in the book that is quite downplayed as love triangles go, but in the series they really upped it. Like the love triangle is the whole, like it's pretty much the whole series, and I do think that it's a bit dragged out, and it does go to a place that is a bit dark. Like it's a bit hard to root for some of the characters when the love triangle is pushed as far as it went in the second season. I do think that the story sets up later seasons and sets up what might happen in the later books. So if book readers, you know, they are watching it, they can kind of see where the story is setting up the later seasons.
Jan, we have to continue this discussion on WhatsApp and off air. Thank you so much, journalist Jan Lee. In the meantime, if you love char kway teow, Penang char kway teow to be precise, then you're in for a treat. Let's get more from senior food correspondent Wong Ah Yoke. Ah Yoke, do tell us about this eatery that has reopened in Singapore.
Yes, it's a chain of Penang hawker eateries called Gurney Drive. You can get your Penang French char kway teow with pork lard. I really love this crispy little bits of lard. When you bite into it, it just gives us so much pleasure, right? So you get it now at Gurney Drive. It's a new outlet that just reopened at a mall called North Shore Plaza 2. It's in Punggol, right by the waterfront.
Thank you very much for those tips, senior food correspondent Wong Ah Yoke. Talk about an unusual location for an art museum. Senior culture correspondent Ong Sor Fern is here to tell us more about it. Sor Fern, what is this place in the middle of an industrial estate?
It's a new museum that's dedicated to this painter. His name is Yong. He's actually a second-generation Singaporean painter, and he's like 84 years old this year. If you've been to the National Gallery, Singapore, you would have seen his 1965 painting called Here They Come. It's this very action-packed painting of like illegal hawkers fleeing from inspectors in 1965. And in this new museum, you get to see a wider range of his works beyond the social realist works that he's famous for. So you get like a series of sunflower paintings that are obviously inspired by Vincent van Gogh. And then you also get to see his woodblock prints, which he's also very famous for. And what I really like about this museum is that they managed to find 2 of his original carved woodblocks to display alongside the prints. So it's a very rare opportunity to see his woodblocks.
In an industrial area, but still worth the trip, senior culture correspondent Ong Sor Fern. More life pics online, including stories about people who have had COVID-19. Their advice: don't rush into exercising after recovering from the virus. Go to str.sg/life for more on how you can ease back into working out.